Correspondent Dina Gazowski in our Washington, D.C. studio. Now, Dina, what is the reaction there to Obama's award?
Hi there, Bill. Well, reaction is, of course, mixed, as it was when it was announced that Barack Obama would get the Peace Prize. Now, he's in Norway accepting it, trying to strike a balance between peace and war, or at least his justification for it. Now, joining me for more reaction is radio host Alex Jones. Alex, thank you so much for speaking with me. So, Barack Obama, in his speech, it seemed that most of the speech was sort of justifying the war in Afghanistan. You know, it's interesting because when he was running for president, he was known as the peace candidate. He gets into office, he gets this Nobel Peace Prize, but yet now some officials are saying, oh no, he's the war president. So how do we make sense of all of this?
War must be rolling in his grave, because the slogan is war is peace, and they're now saying war is peace. He promised to completely end the Iraq war. Now he's gone back on that. He's massively escalating in 2 different deployments, over 70,000 additional troops, not just the latest 30,000. He is having Predator drone attacks inside Pakistan. He's giving fake left cover to the policies of George W. Bush. And so it is an international joke. It has blown up in their face. They selected him for the prize, the Nobel Laureate Committee has reported, 2 weeks after he was in office. We're talking about almost 11 months ago. And so this has turned into an international fraud, an international joke, as this war president, Barack Obama, who's continuing secret arrest, renditions, black sites, torture sites all over the world being discovered. He's actually going further than George W. Bush did on that front. He's continuing the warrantless spying on the American people, setting up domestic Stasi forces that rival what happened in East Germany. Barack Obama is a joke. He has the lowest approval rating of any president in U.S. history this far into his administration. And, of course, he's trying to justify all these wars.
But, Alex, let me ask you, if this is true, if everything that you're saying is true, how is he able to get away with this? I mean, even from his own base, because people did vote for him on the notion that he would change things, that perhaps he would not escalate any more wars. So how is he able to still, stay in power and not alienate some of his base?
Well, he's not getting away with it with his base. He has the lowest approval rating. Some polls are as low as 40. The Cooked polls show him at 46 to 47. That's the lowest ever. This guy said he was going to stop the corrupt banks that were looting and robbing us. It turns out he works for them and is accelerating the looting that we saw under George Bush. The establishment put Obama in because the country was on the edge of revolution, peaceful revolution against the big government tyranny. And he came in with talk of hope and change. It was a Madison Avenue produced fraud. He's a slick, good-looking Harvard lawyer reading off of a teleprompter, and he's online to be the most unpopular president really in the last 50 to 100 years. The bigger they are, the harder they fall, and the fraud of Barack Obama is now imploding. All the king's horses, all the king's men, all the media propaganda can't put Humpty Barack Obama back together again. And this Nobel Prize, just a bigger joke. ClimateGate emails are a bigger joke. The leaked Copenhagen Treaty, the Danish text, how it's really meant to rape the third world and shut off the industrial base to China, Russia, and others, is now out. These guys have reached for the world, but it's all falling through their hands like
Alex,
sand right now.
That's very interesting reaction. I want to thank you, as always, for speaking to us. Bill's going to be back to you in Moscow, but you see different reaction here in Washington, D.C., in the United States about Barack Obama's Peace Prize and also some of the decisions that he's been making while he is in office.
Interesting stuff, Dina. As always, good to hear from you there live from our Washington studio. Thanks very much. Dina Gazowski.